friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman Statue collector, and I wanted to share a showcase review with you guys today on a really great piece from Iron Studios, and this is a quarter scale piece. So I know a lot of you are familiar with the 10 scale stuff. This is the quarter scale Knightmare Batman, and I want to give a shout out to SpaceVolt, who did this incredible review for us. He got his in, and so he wanted to share it with the community, and so that is exactly what we are going to do. He has passed along his thoughts. I'm also going to share mine because he didn't want to appear on camera. And so that's what we are going to do today. But before we do that, if you are viewing for the very first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit the like button. That really does help us out tremendously here on the channel. And without further ado, let's get to the review. Knightmare 1/4 scale Batman from Iron Studios.
All right, guys, so here we go, and once again, we have the Batman Knightmare 1/4 scale Iron Studios. Now, this is a larger, premium format style statue, obviously, and it's much bigger than their 10 scale. They also did a 10 scale of this one, but this obviously is from the Zack Snyder Justice League. Very, very cool. We obviously saw an appearance of him as well in the Batman vs. Superman, so obviously you can tie it in depending on what fandom you are collecting or what movie you're collecting. This piece overall, I get the impression that it is cool. There are things about it that I feel like could be better on this one. Obviously, people are going to compare this one to the Weta, which I think is really a phenomenal piece. A lot of great detail on that one. I feel like where this one lacks maybe is a little bit in the paint applications, and maybe it's just I don't love the colors, but it is what it is. Obviously, you have kind of this, post-apocalyptic type of a base. This is in the future where things are not going so well, and so definitely a different look for Batman, but it's still a very cool look. You see some texturing here on the boots, on the jacket. The pants, they all have really nice textures to them, but I feel like the paint application, to me, at least just to my eye here on this video, it feels a little bit simplistic. I wish that they had done a little bit more weathering. The colors look very clean, whereas this is supposed to be very, very dusty and dirty and grimy. I feel like they just didn't quite capture that here, at least with what I'm seeing here on camera. And again, this is a showcase review. This is just my opinion based on what we're seeing here. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't, but I just feel like it's lacking a little bit. I feel like the colors are maybe a little bit too bright. I would have liked to seen them a little bit more muted. When we look at the prototype and some of the prototype images, I feel like the cape was a little bit darker. It was a little bit more of a darker brown, whereas I feel like this one is a little bit just too bright. I would have liked to have seen them do, just a really dark brown coat. But it still looks cool. Obviously, the wheel, we saw the wheel with the dirt on it. The likeness, I think, is pretty good. Again, I have seen better. And so, again, it is what it is. This price point on this one, it's actually low stock right now at Sideshow. I will have the link down below, and it is shipping today. It's $1,025 for this. So it is on the higher end for sure on quarter scales. Obviously, a lot of Sideshow pieces right now are around the $650, $700 mark. And so, you just have to kind of weigh it out. I think the Weta is around the same price point. So, again, you have a couple of different choices, which is obviously very nice. Again, it's going to have a lot of presence in your collection. It does have a nice pop of color, which you can see. But, again, that pop of color for me is somewhat of a negative just because I feel like it's a little bit bright. I would have liked to have seen, that again, just a dark brown for the coat. But I feel like the sculpt overall looks pretty good. Again, there's some nice texturing there. There is some nice, color differentiation. You see a little bit of dark browns, a little bit of light brown, tan, obviously a lot of tan. So, I mean, the sculpt is there. I think it's well done. Again, I think the likeness is pretty darn good. Again, it could be better maybe, but I feel like, for what you're getting, I think a lot of people will be happy with this one overall. But again, for me personally, I do like the Weta one better. I think it's just better painted and better textured, and just a better sculpt. I like the flow of that one better than this one. But again, from top to bottom, it is very, very cool. This height-wise, it's 22.8 inches tall. So if you're interested in that, width is 15.3 inches wide and 12.2 on depth. The weight on this one is about 23.6 pounds. and the shipping weight is about 26.40 pounds. So you know, it's a cool piece, but it's not my favorite, you know, considering some of the other Iron Studio pieces that I think have been incredible. I recently reviewed the Voldemort by them. I think that was incredible. This one I just feel like lacks a little bit, but again, this just, Affleck is not my Batman, so maybe I just have kind of a bias. And so, you know, again, take my opinion with a grain of salt, really. But I do think it looks cool. If you are a fan of that movie, if you're a fan of Batman versus Superman and like that Nightmare-esque, you know, look of him, this one might be something that you want to add to your collection. But I think it's cool. It's just not my personal favorite, especially at that price point. I just feel like the paint could have been maybe a little bit better. And maybe even the details could have been a little bit better, just because I feel like at times when you look at this piece, for me, I just feel like it looks a little simplistic at times. So it is what it is.
Hey guys, pardon the interruption, but I want you to check out these awesome new gaming chairs. This is from eWin Racing. Absolutely incredible chair, and this is one of my sponsors here on the channel. I cannot recommend this chair enough. It is absolutely fantastic and really well built. It holds up to 400 pounds. And again, it is just an awesome chair. Lots of bells and whistles with this one. If you use code Batman at checkout, you can save 20%. So the link is down below in the description. Definitely check them out. I think you're really going to enjoy the chair. Again, 20% off at checkout with code Batman. I just cannot recommend this chair enough. Heavy duty, really well made. Awesome chair from eWin Racing. All right, guys, so there you go. I'm going to turn it over to you as I always do. And again, I want to thank SpaceVolt. Please give them a like if you enjoyed this video. And again, it's just awesome when the community members out there want to share here on the channel. So if you are somebody that would like to show off some of your new statues here on the channel, please hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I would love to feature you, whether you want me to do the voiceover or whether you want to appear on camera, or just even if you're behind the camera talking about what you like and what you don't like about the statue. I absolutely love that, and it especially lets us share here pieces on the channel that I don't normally review. And so again, hit me up. I would love to feature you here on the channel. So again, thanks to everybody that always does the guest reviews. It's awesome. And again, let me know your thoughts down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.